Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 12 of Let's Play XCOM Enemy Within. We have a new batch of abduction missions to choose from. I would love to get the scientists, but we're not going to go to France. I'm not actually quite as interested in an assault as I used to be because we already have a corporal and I only want to play one assault in the group. What we're going to do is go to Japan and try to grab 4 engineers. We have made a couple of changes to the group. Actually, let me do a quick restructuring here. Okay, so I added the respirators that we picked up last time. They'll add 2 health the way a nanofiber vest would. They'll also make them immune to poison as well as strangulation. Let's see, one more note. We did change some of the names. So Jamie Godwin is now our assault. George will be our heavy. And Saron, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, is our other sniper. Without further ado, let's go on the mission. Oh, I almost forgot to say, before I started recording, I did also buy a full set of carapace armor. So every one of our soldiers is decked out in that. With any luck, this will help us survive at least one direct hit from an alien. Alright, I am familiar with this map. I see our first meld. This isn't my favorite map, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, let's just do this. Let's come over here, and I'm actually gonna just dash. It's full cover, so far so good. We already know we can come here without any consequences, but I think rather than sending my heavy there... Okay, if I can select them, there we go. Let's put the sniper.
Moving to position.
Now, I'll put the other sniper here.
Ready to that location.
That leaves my 2 heavies. Now, I don't want to leave them where they're at, but... Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to move right behind these other 2 soldiers. Because I want them on this, you know, part of the map. But I don't want to move down and risk revealing anything.
Understood. Moving out.
Okay. So I'll put... Come on. Oh, the other's dashed. Alright, I'm just going to end the turn. Okay. So... we certainly have plenty of time to get down here. I guess I'll just come here. This will probably reveal... Oh, wow. No. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it a step farther. Now, where do I want him? Maybe here. So I'll use this as an intermediary point.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
At this point, let's see. This is another sniper, right? Yeah. So let's bring him over here. And you... I'm not crazy about this, but I'll leave him here. So I'll just hunker down. He didn't move, so Overwatch. So we should pick up this meld. Alright, we have aliens off to the right.
Enemy in sight.
And 2 mutons up ahead. See if we can't take a bite out of him. Ah, son of a...
wanted to retrieve those canisters rather than
That's
destroying them.
irritating. Nah, we didn't even do any damage. God, literally one turn before I can get the stupid thing. Yeah, that's not nice. Alright, well, it's kind of a crappy shot. I don't think I want to waste a headshot on a 28% chance to hit. Yeah.
I'll get him next time.
What about you? You got anything for me? Let's go for this. And with 68, I am willing to do this. Alright, that's better than nothing. Now, what I am wondering is if we can rocket them. It looks like we can, and that'll kill one, wound the other, and possibly destroy his cover. I guess, yeah, see, that was bad. I should have done that before I used the snipers. I could have easily hit the one that only had a 28% chance. I could have easily made that. So now I can't move up significantly unless I use run and gun, and to come that far up, I could easily reveal another alien group. I'm behind full cover now, and that won't be the case if I move up here. Yeah. I'm just one tile short. Alright. I mean, this just stinks because Overwatch is completely useless here. Alright, I'll put my heavy on Overwatch 2. It's not going to matter. This guy gets to do whatever he wants this turn. My 1% chance. Yeah, that's a shocker. I'm still really unhappy that I lost that stupid meld. Alright, let's see what we got. Wait, I am behind cover, aren't I? Yeah, okay. So, I don't really have a good shot at any of them. What about my other sniper? Does he have a decent shot? Yeah, he does. Alright, well, I guess I'll just take the closest. Funny thing is, this wouldn't necessarily be a bad rocket target either. Fitty. Let's go for it. Nope.
Adjusting sights.
Let's try again. Nope.
Got no ammo.
Alright. How about you? Make something happen, for crying out loud. Alright. So, I don't think we really need a rocket. I'm just going to go ahead and fire. Alright, good deal. Took them all down. So we still have that Muton. I'll go ahead and go on Overwatch, I guess. Well, I can't get to him. So I think it just makes sense to... I'll just hunker down, I guess. Nobody that matters has Overwatch. Maybe being hunkered down will bring them forward. And it's, again, it's like if I have Overwatch, it isn't going to matter at all. Of course, I could have thought about the likelihood of him going on Overwatch himself. I admit, I didn't do that. Alright, well that's not going to be very useful. Let's see if he can do anything. Perhaps. Let's go for the headshot. Good man. Okay. So, given the way heavies go through ammo, I'll just reload. And I'll reload him because he needs it. And I'll reload him, even though he doesn't need it. And he definitely needs
Locked
it.
and loaded.
I'm not optimistic about us getting that other meld canister. I think we missed the one that we, should have gotten. I feel pretty comfortable saying we got a bit unlucky in how that played out. Alright, I'm going to dash over here. And I'll bring him here, I guess. Yeah, I guess what I'll do... Alright, come on. For some reason, it's not wanting to select him. Okay.
Time to motor.
Let's just come across. And I'll put the snipers on Overwatch. And we'll see if a patrol comes. Nope. God, this is going to take forever. Yeah, in general, I feel like once you start getting in these, firefight situations, your odds of then successfully grabbing meld after that are just very poor.
Affirmative.
Alright, I'll go ahead and dash over here. And nothing. Okay, so I guess what I'll do is I'll leave him where he's at. And then let's bring him over here. Oh. Well, that won't work, will it? Yeah, that's a shame. Alright, I'll come a little ways over and we'll reload him.
Rock and roll.
And, sure, I'll bring him here. And I don't think the pistol is going to matter, but we will equip it and put him on Overwatch. And ditto for you, although again, I can't see that mattering either.
Overwatch, aye aye.
So we know that meld is over to the right somewhere. And we know there's aliens, probably coming from inside this crypt. I'm not super keen on his health level right now. Gotta admit. I wonder if... so the problem is, I'm trying to keep moving so that I at least have a chance to get this stupid meld.
Position confirmed.
Don't even know where it is. Can I see it? No. No, I really can't.
Roger that.
Let me come over to the full cover. Alright, well, we're going to do some dashing. And I'll bring him over. I'll just hunker down. I'm not in the mood to swap pistols and all that other crap. Alright, so at least we have one soldier on real Overwatch. I'm going to go ahead and dash here. And if there's aliens... No, there weren't any in the crypt, at least not that were in a place to see me.
I'm on the move.
See if we can spot this stupid... Well, we spotted 2 floaters. That we had no problem with. Okay. Can any of my guys see him? Well, he can. He cannot. And he can see 1. Well, that's a shot I definitely want to take. Let's try to kill them with our snipers if possible. I mean, if we could kill these two this turn, then that would just be the end of the mission potentially. And we get our meld. So, of course, I don't know that this is the last group.
X-ray neutralized.
Guess we'll find out in a second. No, it is not the last group.
Heading to that
Alright,
location.
I'll take a chance and move forward again. That's probably being
Let's do
almost
this.
just reckless with his health the way it is. I'll come up here.
Coordinates.
Okay. Now we have no idea, of course, how many more aliens there are or what type they might be. So if I stay behind even, you know, the light cover, I have to just go a handful of tiles. If I move the maximum I can, I am completely and totally exposed.
Aye, aye.
Well, what the hell? There's full cover right in front of us, right? Actually, let's do this. Oh, I found it. It's too late. Wow, that is... Okay, well... That is what it is.
Moving out.
So, no point obsessing about it.
Moving on target location.
So, let's just try and find the last aliens.
Roger that.
That's really our only viable action now.
Overwatch, aye, aye.
There's probably only one group.
What was that?
Well, I imagine it was an alien.
Moving
Or
to position.
aliens, perhaps, is a better way to say it. Alright, I'm going to come up here. I got to get, you know, at least a couple of soldiers in position to do something. I'm actually a little worried, depending on where they are, that my snipers may just not be able to do anything whatsoever. So I guess I'll start bringing him down. And if nothing else, he has the medikit. I would definitely not mind giving Jamie a heal. You know, I need him to get in here potentially,
Position confirmed.
but he's very badly wounded, so
Heading to that location.
I'm a little anxious about going there. In fact, I'm going to come up here. I'd rather come around that side. We don't need everybody clustered on one doorway.
Moving out.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just come up here. You go on Overwatch. You stay where you're at. And you come up here.
Designated position.
Alright.
Moving to Overwatch.
So I don't know if anything... Oh, so maybe it's not inside that. Well, that's fine. If it's not, it's not. Let's
Aye, aye,
see.
Commander.
Yep. Alright, can you get over there?
Aye, aye.
So... I guess I'll bring him over here. That will allow him to just get this done.
Good as new.
Alright, so he's almost back up to full now.
On Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
I actually meant to shift over one tile before I did that, but it's not the end of the world. And yeah, I guess I'll just come back here. We'll start moving forward next turn. So I think we're looking for floaters.
Roger that.
Let's see what we got. No, not yet. We're not. All right. How about you?
Heading
Maybe
to that
here?
location.
Nope.
Got it covered.
I feel, Commander. I feel, Commander.
I guess he's not going to do me a ton of good there, so maybe I'll come here. That probably wasn't a good move, but it looks like I got away with it. This is increasingly looking like a poor position for him, but not necessarily. I may be able to fire like straight through this.
What was that sound? Enemy spotted.
There you go. So we have 3 floaters. Okay, I mean, he can potentially hit any of them. Let's hold off before we have him do anything. Alright. Wow. Okay, well, not the best. Obviously, I could put my assault in position to kill any one of these guys. Who has a rocket left? He does. Can I kill... I can only kill one with the rocket. It just isn't gonna make that other guy for some reason. Okay, I think I would rather kill this guy. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's one down. Now. Yeah, you're not getting it done for me right now, buddy. Let's see if he can kill this one. This is a pretty important shot. Alright. And he just got promoted to sergeant, which is pretty awesome. And so now what we're going to do...
Heading to that location.
Let's come out here. What's my chance from here? That's not bad, but I think we can do better.
Firing position.
And we're just going to come a little closer. 89%. It's not too horrible. All right, that should be it. Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
So, other than the fact that we got no meld, that wasn't bad. And we should have. I mean, that was horrible that the reaction fire destroyed it right before I could take it.
If all our missions go as well as this one did.
Okay, and awesome. Our assault now has lightning reflexes, which, you know, basically makes him a true assault. And I did take damn good ground last time. I'm tempted to take gunslinger, but I just can't. Plus 10 aim and plus 10 defense against enemies at lower elevation. I fully intend to go for archangel armor. I just can't give that up. So maybe I'll regret it when we start going on those missions, but okay. Let's take a quick look at the situation room. Eee. Well, I don't like that. Yeah. Okay. I don't really care about losing these 2 countries, but I do not want to lose Canada or Mexico if I can possibly help it. Quite a bit happened at the base before we were given another mission, so let's go through a quick rundown. First up, our power generator finished. That allowed us to build an access lift to the 3rd level. And then the cybernetics lab completed. And that was followed up shortly by the genetics lab. Next, and it is... No sense having a shiny new cybernetics lab if you're not going to put it to use. So we're going to turn George the Heavy into George the Mech.
cybernetic interfaces are holding stable, but they're of no use without a cybersuit to interface with. I suggest we manufacture one immediately. When our new mech trooper equips that suit, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with its capabilities.
Well, I had originally planned to go with the flamethrower. Ultimately, I decided that the circumstances in which that's good are very specific and perhaps just a little too situational and infrequent to really satisfy what I was looking for. The kinetic strike, on the other hand, the power punch, it should be good against all alien types all the time, and I'm not restricted how often I can use it on a mission. Now, not to say that it will always be good either, but we'll give it a try and hopefully it'll work out. Both of the abilities available at Corporal are reasonable depending on what you want to do, but for a soldier who won't be able to take advantage of cover, I didn't think advanced fire controls, eliminating the aim penalty on Overwatch, was nearly as important as automated threat assessment, which will give him plus 15 defense when he's on Overwatch. Next up, our satellite uplink was completed, and then came another request from a council member, this time for alien alloys. I may come to regret it later, but I decided 12 alloys wasn't so much, and I do need money. And then there was this.
Commander, our intelligence sources indicate that a previously unknown organization is attempting to undermine XCOM field operations. We believe this group harbors some misguided sympathies for the invaders and is intent on acquiring alien technology and artifacts critical to your efforts. Early reports indicate this organization calls itself Exalt. We trust you will isolate the source of this new threat and eliminate it.
Commander, the Council has provided some additional resources to help us deal with these traitors. We can begin scanning for additional Exalt cell locations and launch covert operations to disrupt their activity via the Situation Room.
It turns out that Exalt has started their campaign against us by stealing 130 credits. Now, we have to pick someone to go into Japan and infiltrate this Exalt facility. Rather than risk one of my, hard-won promoted soldiers, we're sending in our third-string support person. And I don't expect to get anything out of them, really, when the fighting starts, but that's okay. If the worst happens, we can definitely afford to absorb that loss. We got within a whisker of finishing beam weapon research before these abduction missions were offered to us, but we didn't quite get there. Now, we had to choose between Russia, Canada, and India, and this time around it wasn't really about the rewards being offered. We had to look at the Situation Room and decide where we needed to go the most. India was the first country eliminated from consideration. The tough call was between Canada and Russia. Russia is a very valuable country and we hate to lose it. The problem is that if we go there, then we would lose the United States. Canada would go to 5, the US would go to 5, and since the US already has a satellite above it, we would not have the opportunity to lower that panic level. So in the end, while it's, somewhat reluctantly, we are going to Canada. With that decision made, now all we have to do is pick our squad. And since we only have 5 members, the second sniper isn't quite going to fit right now. We need our support person. So we're going to add Painful Dark Soul, take out Cerrone, and we'll of course be giving our brand new mech a test drive. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.